And welcome back, everybody, to Swooning Over Stans, a Grunkle dating simulator. I'm Party Guy Douglas, and this is my favorite Grunkle.
Hey, that's me.
And we're getting through it. I didn't expect the choice so soon.
Hey, that's actually not half bad. Trailer? Wow, I'm amazed.
Steel Fry.
Yeah, that's cute.
Steel Fry. Seizing the moment he's off guard, you reach over and snatch a fry from his plate.
Hey!
Payback. Stan picks up your shake and takes a big ol' swig. Hey!
You break it, you buy it.
He sets it back down, licking his lips triumphantly. He missed the spot though, and there's a bit of chocolate left on the side of his sweeping lip. Or maybe this is what we're supposed to talk about our feelings. Did we get a chance to talk about our feelings when we were in that dip? It seems like it'd be a weird instance to talk about your feelings.
I'm not sure. Yeah. We'll find out.
Okay.
Wipe it off.
Wipe it off for him? Point it out? Wipe it off for him?
Oh, yeah. Turn it off?
Hey, Stan, you got some... You lift your hand to his face and wipe the chocolate away with your thumb. Stan's breath hitches at your touch. Ooh. When you absentmindedly lick the chocolate away, he's nearly bit red.
Whoa!
You soon slip into that comfortable silence again as you survey the crowd and the couples with their hands full. Everyone seems to be having a good time. It's nice seeing others enjoy something Stan helped put on. It seems he does more good than he likes to admit to himself. You also haven't asked him about his very, very extensive pug trafficking scheme, so maybe you're judging the book a little too early. When he's not going on crime sprees, he's getting arrested, at least.
Ah, you called it, Tyler. Plot senses.
You're to the ends of your cups and have picked up the last bits of your fries. The fry bits, as they were.
Hey, you want to get out of here?
Lead the way. Soon, you're back in the old Diablo. Engine purring to life as Stan screeches out of the little parking lot and onto Main Street. Yes, handsome Stan. Yes. With the way he drives, you honestly don't know how he keeps his car in such good shape, even with his mechanic skills, which you haven't really gotten too much sight of.
It's called luck, or bluff, or both.
But Stan, how do you bluff a car into working?
Trust me, you lived as long as I have, you learned you can do a lot of things with a car. Especially desperate things. Don't ask about it. Oh, really don't ask about it. Oh God.
But eventually your speed becomes reasonable as Stan transitions from the asphalt road to dirt, and you'll have to realize your quickened pulse isn't due to his driving, but from anticipation.
Oh, was that ASMR?
Anticipation.
There we go.
Anticipation. You're taking me for some late night errands again?
Nah, thought we could just see where the road takes us.
This is the ending. We've already made it to the end.
Yeah, you know.
But we only have his date meter halfway up, and he's gonna leave us one night to get a pack of cigarettes.
What are you talking about? Literally.
You know, for a small town, it sure is huge.
Hey, whoa, what are you talking? Oh, yes, Gravity Falls. Tell me about it. The forest is more of a trap than the shack. It's how I make so much money. I get lost and eventually realize I'm the only place for miles that sells food and water. That's why I charge triple the price.
Let's see, that's debatable. Obviously the wrong choice. Wait, unless we're talking about the forest.
Ooh.
No, but we're talking about the shack. Worked fine on me, just fine. Well, I like it.
Either well I like it or worked on me just fine. I think.
Well, I like it. I'm not sure I can make it 30 years here. Oh no, we made it bad.
I was gonna say probably like worked on me just fine.
Stan's grip on the steering wheel shifts, but his expression remains neutral. But I just love the feeling the place gives off, the atmosphere and everything. Stan scoffs.
Hey, you sound like a hippie. Next, you'll be talking about good vibes, white energy. Maybe Sue should hire you at the shack after all. You'd make a killing. More of a sharnigan than I am.
You shove his shoulder lightly and his expression relaxes into a soft smile.
I mean, it's grown on me. Like a fungus, sure, but it has. And I'm not the kind of guy who likes hike trails or draws gnomes. That's my brother. I'd rather be in the city than the woods. Way fewer bugs, more people to pickpocket. I love that part. And not everyone knows my face, which I also appreciate when I pickpocket them.
So then, how does someone like you end up in a place like this? You said you were from Jersey, right? I know how everyone else has gotten here, but not you. Stan sighs as if the weight of his whole life story lies with that question. Luckily, he humors you.
Long, and I mean long story short, my brother and I had a falling out when we were kids. High school. I got kicked out. Barely talked to him or my parents for 10 years. Probably longer. He moved here, and I spent those years bouncing from state to state, doing illicit activities, or trying to go straight, or doing both. Oregon was one of the few of the states I hadn't been banned from.
Sympathy or shock?
That's a good question. On one hand, he might appreciate someone like
Empathizing with.
yes, but on the other hand, he might be like, "Oh, you're fringing on my tough guy."
Maybe we need to break down those barriers.
I think we should be a softie.
Be a softie?
Yeah.
Sympathy?
Yeah.
Sympathy. Stan just scoffs.
Yeah, that was far from the worst of it, though. He asked me to come here, and, well, shit hit the fan. See, I'm glad I can talk like that. I can't do that around the kids.
Canon.
Already too much of a bad influence. Well, then it was another 30 years before I got to see him again. Didn't even know if he was alive, but the reason he was gone was my fault.
That's terrible.
Yeah, well, it's in the past. Obviously, we're close again. Well, almost too close. Having to live on a boat with that nerd really tried my patience at times. And I'll tell you that. Sixer can go on and on about science and math and calculations.
Still, the complaint is fond in its gruffness. By now, it feels like you've been driving for a good while. You're starting to wonder if Stan really does have no idea where he's going, but the thought stops in its tracks as the car makes a sharp turn on a diverging path. You catch the slightest glimpse of a wooden sign reading, "Do not enter."
I mean, you really could see him just, talk about this one tabletop game. What was it called? Oh, something.
Stan, where are we going?
What? Hey, relax, trailer. I know what I'm doing. He would roll this crazy dice, too, and it would have a bunch of different, results. And
Yeah?
hey, there's a real hot spot up ahead on the cliff's edge. Lets you see the whole town, the horizon, and everything. Real picturesque. Unlike that tabletop game, it didn't have any pictures. There's a lot of numbers and words. Boring. 0 out of 10.
Is he taking us to make out point?
I think he's obfuscating right now to keep you from realizing that.
That sounds amazing!
The game? No. Oh, you mean the
cliff.
Ah, yeah. Of course.
The car suddenly jerks left, and there's a troubling bump as you go over a large redwood root. That is, if we don't die before we get there.
Hey, sorry, kid. That one was in my blind spot. The left one, not the right one.
It's pitch black outside, Stan. Everything's a blind spot.
I was wondering why I couldn't see anything. All right. Hold on. One more jump and we're in the clear. And I do mean literal jump.
Just gonna listen to him and hold on. Yeah. Hold on. You grasp the back of your seat in one hand and the car's door handle with another, unsure of how big a bump he has in mind. It's worse than you expected. Stan accelerating enough that you swear the wheels have left the ground until landing hard enough that Stan finds it necessary to brace you with his own arm, keeping you from slamming your head into the dashboard.
Wow, gazungas!
Wow, gazungas indeed, Stan. And that's where we're going to end off this episode of Swooning Over Stans, a Grunkle Dating Simulator. So thank you, everybody, for joining along in this adventure through the wonderful world of Gravity Falls, Grunkle dating, and just two brothers bonding over this experience.
That's great.
So, remember, every video is a party, and you're always invited to the next one.
See you next time.
Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and catch you later.